Will Nigeria witness Kenya-style protests against the government? That's the question that is being asked in the West African nation. The country's police chief has issued a warning after irate citizens called for demonstrations on August 1st against poor governance and cost of living crises on online platforms. The protests could pose a big challenge to Nigerian President Bola Tinubu. Now, according to reports, Nigerians are taking inspiration from young Kenyans whose protests forced the government to make a U-turn on tax hikes. They're now using X and Instagram platforms to call for peaceful protests from August 1st. And the latest is over 66,000 Instagram posts and Instagram accounts have been shut by the government. Like other African nations, Nigeria is grappling with its worst economic hardships in a generation. Trouble began after President Tinubu removed some petrol and electricity subsidies and sharply devalued the naira. This resulted in soaring prices of food and displacement of farmers. The last big protest in Nigeria was witnessed in 2020. This was a demonstration against policy brutality in October. The protest ended in bloodshed. More than 100 people died and dozens were injured. Demonstrators blamed the casualties on soldiers and police who denied using live rounds. Now, according to reports, Nigerian protesters under the theme "End Bad Governance in Nigeria" are seeking to force the Nigerian government to reverse petrol and electricity price hikes, declare a state of emergency on inflation, offer free education, among other demands. Meanwhile, ending months of wrangling between the Nigerian government and labor unions, on Tuesday, lawmakers passed a bill to more than double the minimum wage to $44.16 a month. Nigeria's Inspector General Police said peaceful protests were allowed under the law, but planned action was designed to foment trouble. And for more on this, our correspondent Louisa Olaniyi has sent us this report from Abuja.
Nigeria seems to be divided as agitators under various guises and umbrellas continue to press for a mass protest on August 1 across the nation, with others pushing for a solidarity walk in support of the government. However, authorities have warned against sinister motives underlying the protest demands. The protest tagged "End Bad Governance in Nigeria" seem to have gained momentum on social media from the effect of Kenyans. The police chief has warned against a Kenyan-style protest, urging agitators to protect their country rather than tearing it apart. Nigerians are still grappling with the effect of the EndSARS protest of 2020 and do not wish for a repeat of such that ended in bloodshed, loss of properties, and bitterness that lingers to date. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION, World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.